Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on with a short video for you guys. Not really a tutorial or anything or a craft with me. It's kind of a craft with me, but the makes have already been made. If you saw my last video, I used this fun die here, this negative strip, and I made these beautiful tags. Okay, very easy. If you haven't seen the video, please go back and take a look when you get done with this video. So much fun. And look at what we made. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But in doing so and making these, it got my creative juices flowing, and I thought, what else? What else can I do with this? So I made some very simple belly bands. Same concept. That's why I'm not actually doing a tutorial or doing makes with you, because we're just repeating the exact same process that we did on the tag video. So please hop over there and check it out if you haven't seen it. But it's using the negative strip, just some basic stamps, some small little mini images, and putting the pieces together. And I made some small versions of belly bands. Okay, and I only made a couple. And why I say smaller versions is because our standard page on a journal is 8.5 by 11, and this negative strip is not that tall, but it would not hurt one bit to just make a belly band like that and put your piece behind. Okay, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, in doing this, when you put your belly band directly down on a page like this, it really makes it quite snug for you to fit something under there, right? You know, so you only maybe put some really thin tags, 1 or 2, 3 pieces, and just really tuck them in staggerly and get them behind your belly band. So that got me to thinking on the next piece. Okay, so here's a smaller belly band right here. So that making this, it got me to thinking, okay, let's alter this just a bit. And I made this exact same thing, except I made a longer strip and wrapped it around. Can you see that? To where you're only gluing down the back piece and you're leaving this top piece free for a little bit more thickness, so to speak, and room for a bigger piece. And what I'm putting in this one is an actual fabric swatch, okay, which is not thick by any means, but it's thicker than just a piece of paper that we would normally use for our tags. So it's able to hold and house something a little bit thicker. Like maybe you want to put a little notepad behind there, in there, and a notepad's going to hold anywhere 4, 6, 8 pieces of paper. So this gives you just a little bit more wiggle room, making your belly band this way. Give yourself a little bit more room to put something behind there. So what do you guys think about that? Okay, so that's the next project. Okay, and then upon making that, I got more for you guys. It got me to thinking about making this. Same thing, but giving it a little twist and using it as an over-the-page accent for your journals. Okay, so say, go back to this blank page here. I just made a long strip, focused on mainly one side, put your images on one, and then putting something on the other. You can decorate both sides if you want, because it's going to be seen on both sides. Okay, but I just did simple stamping on the opposite side here. But it's the over-the-page accent piece, and it's magnetic. Okay, and again, you can still, I have something on that page. Let me just go to this page. I can still put a tag or a little something behind there, because the magnet is going to hold it. Okay, the magnet's going to hold it. But say, for instance, you just want to accent that page, and then down the line you want to move it, and you want to put it over here. Okay, easily to do so. It's just over the page piece with a magnetic strip closure. Yeah, that. Okay, now, in doing all these negatives, dies, cuts, I'm left with all these little tile pieces. Okay, and I was looking at these, and I have a lot of them. As you can see how many of these dies and stuff I've been doing, I have a lot of them because each one gives me 5. Every time I die cut this out, I get 5. Okay, so that got me to thinking, what can I do with those? Okay, so that's another project, the over the page accent element with a magnet. So I made a few of those. And then it got me to thinking, what can I do with these little mini pieces? And I did this. I made them into little mixed media, faux mixed media tile pieces. Okay, and I just stuck with kind of like a one color palette on these ones, but I just blended 2 or 3 different colors of Tim Holtz oxide sprays, and I layered them. I put on one, let it completely dry, then I put on my second color, let it completely dry, put on my third color, let it completely dry, and then you just seal it. Okay, you can seal it with Mod Podge, but on these particular ones I used clear nail polish. I thought it would be a lot easier because I've got the little nail brush, and I just did 2 coats. I put 1 coat, let it thoroughly dry, and then I went back with another coat. Now a lot of them I left blank because you don't know where you're going to use them on a page or what particular journal you're going to use them on. Okay, but then on some of them I just started playing with, and I used little scrap pieces. I used little word elements, just tore off little pieces. This is just a piece of a die, another die cut there. Here, it's got a little bit of washi and a little number label there. Just a little portion of that. Here, just literally just a little piece of scrap with a little portion of a label. But look at that, guys, and they're ready to go. And then once you decide how you're going to use them and where you're going to use them in what particular journal, you can continue building on these and put more things on them. You might want to put a little piece of cheesecloth. You might want to put a little piece of ribbon, a bow, a piece of bling, whatever you want to do. But that is a good base for elevating a page. Some mixed media, little mini faux tiles. Isn't that cute? And I do plan on doing some more of these because I have more. I have some drying in my garage right now. The smell of the nail polish, so many of these just got to my nose and was really, really aggravating me, so I had to take them outside. I went ahead and did them here in my craft room, but then I took the tray out to the garage to dry. And that's a different color palette. I got some greens and such going, and I'm going to do other color palettes as well, just to have some a variety on hand for when I want to use them. But I thought that might be a little idea for you guys. Now, keep in mind, if you don't have the die, I mean, don't think that's not something you can use. Just cut down some small squares. You could do them in different shapes. You can do circles. Use your circle punch, 1-inch circle punch, 2-inch circle punch, and do the exact same thing. But I just thought it was a good idea, and I thought I'd share that with you. So hopefully you guys got some inspiration from that. Now see how much inspiration I got just from using this one die, guys? I mean, the ideas are endless. Okay, so there's that. Now don't stop. I have one more. Okay. Now I'm doing all these, my tags, my plain belly bands, my over the page magnetic accent pieces. It got me to thinking, why not double them up, use 2 dies side by side, and make a full size, full page belly band. And I only did one. So I put that in my book already. Look at that beauty. Isn't that gorgeous, guys? Look at that. And it's a belly band. Ready to go. And all I did for that is I took 2 of my negative strips and butted them up side by side. Now to get the full size 8.5 inch height that I wanted, I had to cut out 4 of them. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And I just butted them up next to each other and put them on a background. And this one I just used washi tape, just like the video I did on my tags. And then just to elevate the piece just a little bit, I brought in a piece of trim and a crocheted butterfly. And I just sewed that down in and put it in my book. But I love that. Absolutely love it. And actually, I am going to put one of my tags in there with it. Just stick it like that. And that's got some blue to match the page. It's got some of the same colors. Look at that. You know, if I wanted to, I can put two, but I think putting two might, I don't know, overdo it a little bit. I could put two. There we go. Look at that. What do you think, guys? So we've got the tags. We've got the mini belly bands. We've got the belly bands with a little bit more girth to them to allow for a little notepad or something else that you might want to put in there. Okay, then we've got the over the page accent strips. So that's 4 projects, as well as the wide full length belly band. So we've got 5 inspirational projects, guys, for you out of 1 die cut. Isn't that cool? I am so enthusiastic, really. I just love it. And this is the star of the show. I really, really like this. But my time was kind of limited today, or I would have made one with you guys on camera. But again, the basic thing is the same on all 5 of these projects. The only difference is how you elevate it and how you decorate it, and and bring it up and make it your own to fit in that journal that you want it in. Okay, but goodness, guys, there's one, and here's all the others. We've got 5 projects, guys, 5 different kind of style makes out of 1 die. Oh, and can't leave out these beauties here. All right, gorgeous. So that is all I've got for you guys today, guys. I hope you guys like the makes. I hope it inspired you to make some or one or something similar. If you do, please leave me a comment and let me know what it sparked, which project sparked something for you, and what you plan on doing with your dies, or a die, something similar. Let me know. But if you found something of value in this video, guys, I would love it. It would make my day if you would hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. But as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you for watching the video, and take care and God bless. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.